Oh my god! Hi guys. It's the last quarterfinal. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the season. SLOLCS 2025. I'm the producer. What you might be thinking what I'm doing here. We got a little bit of a special broadcast today. We got common friends. If you look down here, you see all the little tiny boxes. Oh, let me point better. Right there. So I'll give to start things off, we're almost there. We're almost at the end. But let's introduce let's get a little introductions going. Let's go. Let's really see the full expanse of all of this. Like who let's start here.
Oh,
We
so
got
guys,
there you go.
How's it going, everybody?
We got General Rubber Duck, and then we got Rog Shots right here.
Yo.
We got a Rod.
If you guys remember from
right
last
here.
year, good to see everyone again.
We got Casey.
I have a cat in the background.
Mew in the background. And then we got Blazing Space Pup.
yo.
No camera.
No camera. Teach me the ways. Also no camera. But
Also known as Aatrox.
oh, okay. Cornstorm. All right. But enough yapping. Let's start to really get things going. So we are nearing the end of the season, which means we take a look at the playoff bracket. This is the last quarterfinal match of the playoffs. We got Baron Brawling Lovers winning their match against One Love, and then Conglomerate of Mewing. All of them are in here again, beating LeBron James Lovers. And then Chug Jug Kitty Burger Time with the 2-0 against Property in Egypt. So this is the last one. Determines who goes to semifinals. Winner of this match will face Baron Brawling Lovers. And so that's the stakes. If you're a team in the SLOLCS, of course you want to make it all the way. You want to make it the finals. You want your place in the history books. You want the several sweet prizes we got for this season. But I think that's enough yapping from me. Besides, this season brought to you by Woodstock Slow. Pretty awesome. Yeah. And be sure to come out to our events. We got some cool stuff coming up for SLOLCS Grand Finals and All Stars. If you keep your eyes or ears open for that later in the match. That's enough yapping from me. I'm gonna disappear forever now.
No, don't do it.
Oh, I'm gonna disappear.
Wait, now we have to
back
do the
into
job.
abyss.
And he's
Yeah,
gone.
and now
Like he was
we're
never
gonna let the
gone.
couch take you through the rest of the series. Take it away.
All right.
Who wants to do
we
the
Excited,
honors?
boys? What the honors for what, bro?
Yeah. Do we?
Oh,
do
well,
a
apparently
draft?
you know what the honors are, so why don't you do them?
Surely. Okay. Well, welcome back to SLOLCS, everybody. Today we got a legendary game. We got Jam versus Pangea Knowers. Which Jamie? We got two Jamies on one team versus Pangea Knowers. Well, I mean, we've seen these teams play before.
Yeah. They're
We're all
both
here
pretty
at
strong.
SLOLCS. I think all of us have had some form of experience in SLOLCS. So I want to give it to the person here with the highest XP, Blazing Space Pup.
Yes.
How do you feel about today's game?
Well, I think both teams have some really good consistencies throughout. There isn't really like a superstar on each team that's taking over games, which I think is great. There's a lot of balance out here. There isn't a specific player that's gonna go 0-15 like my set did in my last rank game. Anyways, that's besides the point. I think we're in for an interesting one. There's a lot of variables at play at the same time, so let's see what weaknesses they've kind of spotted in each other's teams, what strengths they can bring to the table. I'm excited.
Do you guys think they're gonna let the Gojo Azir through? The one trick D2
Oh,
Azir
absolutely
player?
not.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
gone.
believe
I
that.
think that's an immediate ban. There's no way they're letting that through.
What are some other
It's kind
bans
of
against
hard
Liverpool?
to ban Jam out. Sure they have three strong champs with the Azir, Caitlyn, and Bard, but I feel like that just leaves more space for their jungler and top lane to thrive.
It's true. Also, everybody, don't forget predictions are live. Put your channel points in. All
yeah,
in
yeah.
on Jam. I'm all in on Jam personally. No bias, by the way. Yeah,
Hold up,
want to say what my
all
chances
the dining
are.
dollars in this. All right, we
I
have
don't, I
Aatrox
don't know if you
again.
could say that, but make a convincing argument.
My points are
Hold up.
where they are, and we got the
I-
draft here. Looks like the draft
Oh,
already
we're
happened.
already live. Oh,
Oh my
I need to mute
goodness.
myself. There we go. Hold up. Gotta get
The
some promos on
Azir
it.
went through. Okay, we can see that they
Oh.
did not ban the Azir. We
Oh
got
my.
the D2 classics here. Caitlyn and Azir, each D2 player pinned up against each other.
Oh wait, no. PK took the Azir is what happened.
Oh, wait, you're right, actually.
That's crazy. That's a
Wait, I was
good
reading that
outplay.
backwards.
Wait, then they left the Caitlyn. I mean, obviously they picked it. That's a very interesting draft.
Yeah.
I feel like both teams drafted pretty strong.
I'm
I
a little
like
confused
the
on the
Caitlyn-
Renata Victor ban. I don't think I've
Renata.
seen Jam play any of those jams.
I think that Gojo does occasionally play Victor. Very rarely, though.
Yeah, Victor
I
can
feel
be
like he
really
plays Corki
impressive.
more often.
I feel like I really like this response from Witch Jamie, right? They're picking two really heavy range, really oppressive champs into Azir at the start of the draft, right? Oppressing this, like punishing this Azir pick, the potential of it getting stolen from Gojo. And PK responding with even more team fight potential with both Jinx and Darius. Darius and Pantheon both have potential to either go jungle or top, so
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of variability there, hard to respond with a specific pick. And I really like that, right? Full team fight, and then which Jamie has to play careful and controlled in these team fights around poke, while the snowballing potential within a Azir wall into Darius getting 5 stacks or ulting someone into, you know, flash queuing and doing those crazy 1000 damage combos in fights. And Jamie responding with Ornn on R4. I think Ornn is a really good pick here because that amount of CC is very, very reliable for Caitlyn and Wei to keep doing their job of, you know, putting out that damage from range, getting some traps out. And the Pantheon Melio, again, that flex pick for the top, and then Melio to match a little bit of that range, but also a little bit of that peel. Get that Ornn off you from, you know, Eing into you. So
Yeah.
not going to have any crazy Ornn engages getting onto whoever Melio's next to. And then Karma finally, so even more oppressive poke in that bot lane. Overall, really good draft from both sides. I think both have their strengths and weaknesses. But I think what it comes down to is execution in team fights specifically.
Yeah.
100%.
The team fights are gonna be insane.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that the longer the team fight goes, the more it favors PK. But if it's a quick one, I think Jam just knocks them out. If a Mumu and Ornn chain their ults, I feel like there's just nothing PK can do.
Yeah, like with Darius Pantheon, you guys are going to want a little bit more sustained like fights, team fights lasting longer. But if Jam can get a quick poke, Hui ult, a Mumu R, like they're locked down and they can't move at all. And we got 48 seconds here.
What?
Both teams are locked in, or at least for us, we got 43 seconds left.
Oh, it's looking like it's gonna be Pantheon jungle.
Which lane do you guys call is getting first blood? I'm thinking it's top.
Nah.
I don't know. Things always
into
go
an
down to the
Ornn
jungle.
lane?
I'm going to go junglers. Personally, I'm saying
Junglers,
junglers.
Pantheon versus a Mumu. I don't think a Mumu's getting anything there.
I feel like first blood's gonna
Or
go to bot
Pantheon.
lane here.
Bot lane does look like it'd be a pretty dynamic lane. Caitlyn, Karma, Jinx, Melio.
They
Karma's
do have
gonna
a
be
lot of
looking
damage
more
down
aggressive,
there.
but Melio's got the Q to peel. If he's playing it right, the Jinx can, you know, slow the Caitlyn or Karma.
Mhm.
Maybe it
Depends.
comes down to like a little spare trap on the Caitlyn's part. Who knows? I still think Darius is getting first blood. That's just how he goes.
Into Ornn, really?
I don't know. I feel like Ornn, like one bad face check, he's just dead.
Mm.
What's he gonna do level 1?
It's true,
That's
but
true.
if he would have to start E, that's the question. If he's willing to give that up. But I think he's just gonna
He will take phase rush.
Yeah, that's a good point, Aatrox. If he does take phase rush, he might be able to outspeed the Darius and actually just outplay him.
Alright, so, beyond that, who do you guys think is gonna have the most dominant lane? I feel like bot lane, this Caitlyn Karma synergy is so strong. But then so is Jinx and Melio, with the extended Jinx range with Melio.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to peel, kiting, you know, whether they're getting counter ganked or not. I want to say Karma Caitlyn is objectively a little bit more oppressive. You have Karma R, you got Caitlyn range Q. So Jinx and Melio are definitely not gonna have prio. I mean, if you think about it, but it could definitely go any way, depending. Let's see if the teams want to look for an invade 5-stack 5-point. I think it's gonna be a 5-point.
I would assume 5-point. Neither team has a really good engage.
I feel like
Out of 5 men.
invades heavily favor PK. They could choose to invade enemy jungle and take a quadrant for themselves if they'd like. Right? They have the Darius, they have the Pantheon execute, and most important of all, those Jinx resets. Very reliable.
That's true.
DPS.
That's true. But I was gonna say, if they look for that, I mean, Karma has her Q. She can, get a
Oh,
huge
absolutely.
AOE burst damage. Amumu can find a lockdown. Hwei burst with Caitlyn too. Like it
Yeah.
could definitely. It looks like it could go both ways.
But if they
Mhm.
split the damage between just even 2 of their members and just force getting into enemy jungle, clearing vision, and then just hiding in those and like different pockets of out of vision in the enemy jungle, they could easily take it over, get Pantheon a start, have Amumu have a tough start because if Amumu's starting this bandage toss at the start of the game, then player's going to be heavily behind. But
It's true.
I also going back to the bot lane, I think Witch Jamie has a lot of control, especially before level 6. There's no engage tools
Yeah.
besides jungle on the side of PK,
Mhm.
and Karma and Caitlyn's range and synergy together could nothing's gonna stop a Karma route, right?
Yeah.
Except getting hit by Melio. She speeds herself up, dodges the ball, then it could be really, really dangerous for PK's bot lane.
Yeah,
Plus
I feel
that
like
ult cooldown on Karma is very oppressive.
I feel like we're gonna be seeing PK's bot under tower for quite a bit of time this early laning phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just itching to get in now. Oh my goodness, man. I think we're just about there. Really curious how this early level 1, level 2 is gonna go.
I
Our
pray it
players
loads
are
in
already
and we
in
see
there.
5 pings just spamming towards the enemy jungle. That's what I want to see. Just a complete blowout game.
with Pantheon, Pantheon immediately
totally
calling for
see
the
it.
invade, that could definitely be a good call. Like, especially
Or
if the
even-
enemy team is 5-pointing, catch that one
Maybe-
player off, get their flash, maybe even pick them if they're playing too close.
Maybe
Yeah.
we
That's
also
what
see, like, a
Pantheons usually
Psycho.
do.
We could also see like a Psycho, a Mumu Q level, like Warren gets E, and they just throw their early game for one invade. That'd
Yeah,
be
I'm excited.
crazy.
I hope these players get creative when it comes down to it.
Yeah, man, that's what it takes to win SLOLCS, so let's see
Nope.
it. I think we're loading in right now.
Should be cutting to the Summoner's Rift shortly here.
I'm also now noticing they have a Zac ban and a Taric ban. I don't think
I also
either-
saw that.
that is a little peculiar.
And,
the
the Zillion
I
Braum
think,
too. You have to
I-
notice.
the Zillion makes complete sense against Comedic Toast. That is one of his favorites.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Yeah, you don't want that guy on
haven't
any
seen Zillion,
champion
though.
that can
The
roam.
Zac ban makes sense because Sean has been playing a lot of Zac if it when his Fiddlesticks gets banned, so it just makes
Oh,
sense.
Let's see. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
so
let
they're
me
trying
pull up
to-
the op.gg's here real quick.
By the way, just looking at it, they're terrified of Comedic Toast this game. I mean, 4 bans just directed straight at him.
Yeah, I see that.
Four
Renata,
bullets.
Bard, Zillion, Braum. I mean, he did hold. It looks like he held his pick until R5, which is interesting to be honest, because I mean they did force their other support to also pick Milio on their last pick that they had, but Karma
I wonder
last
what
pick.
they-
I mean, I'm surprised Karma was left open up until the end.
That is
I think,
true.
I think part of it is handshaking this top lane matchup, right? Darius is gonna press anything, might as well just pick something that scales and give Comedic Toast as much comfort as possible. Put him in this awkward spot.
You can definitely
Suppose
see
that's
it.
pretty solid reasoning.
Both players here. What does anyone know the jungler's username for PK?
I think it's Sean hashtag. Actually, I don't know his hashtag. I just know his name.
Sean.
Oh, I see it. Sean
slow.
hashtag slow. Yes, I'm looking here. He has been playing Pantheon in his last 10. 2 out of his last 10 games. He's got a 60% win rate on it. One of his most
Not
played
bad.
champs, so I'm excited to see it. Pantheon's a really strong champ. Always fun, too. We're
Mhm.
now on the Rift, everybody. 5 seconds. Oh, stream is frozen. Everyone can see that now. 15 seconds. I'm seeing the pings. I'm hearing them. Caitlyn is pinging that the Darius has Ghost. Looks like Witch Jamie is opting for the 5-stack,
5 points.
all walking
Oh.
bot here. I'm surprised
Oh,
the
I'm
Pantheon is
excited.
opting to walk top. And we got Zel77 walking into his bush, 5-pointing. We have the
Okay.
5-stack from Witch Jamie here.
Pantheon, no pot.
Pantheon, no pot. Let's see if
Probably
he's
doesn't
gonna
need it.
opt. I
Pots
would
are so
say
fake, man.
Yeah, pots are fake for jungle.
I would 100%
They're
agree.
waiting. They have patience
I
here.
just
waiting
don't know what they
until-
do. I think they're just waiting
they're just
in
waiting. They
preparation.
were 5-stacking for the Pantheon invade. I
They're,
want
they're
to
trying
say.
to do it for safety. I
Okay,
think.
here.
Oh,
Exactly what I was talking about, taking over a quadrant of the jungle. See if
Oh.
PK gets aggressive.
oh, they just
no, they're
walked up
backing
for
it up.
ward and left. Okay.
Information's good enough.
All right, they know Mumu's probably starting topside at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Warren's dancing around the spot. Yeah, I believe it. I'm so sad. No invade though. Oh, what is Hui doing? I wonder if Cam's gonna go on that.
Wade's
Did
going
he
for
get
the
a nice
Ward
little
on
mana
Raptors.
flow?
trading vision.
Yeah.
Nobody was watching that.
Oh, I thought he was going for a little mana flow. A little quick one.
It looks like both junglers starting their red here. Pantheon clearing towards top for his Darius, trying to snowball that lane. And Amumu pathing bot to try to take advantage of that oppressive bot lane. Both junglers opting to help out their strong sides.
Gojo just taking free pot shots here in mid.
Just trying to get a Q onto Azir. Looks like he does, according to the health bars. Pretty even trade mid.
Bot's going even relatively.
As expected, we're seeing a little pressure from that Karma here. Caitlyn playing for her range, trying to find some poke with the Q, and getting the
what is
wave
going on?
Warren
control.
and Darius are
Oh, here we
a lot
go.
of
This is
trades.
exactly
Darius,
what I was talking about.
top
The level
lane.
one.
Finding
Oh,
the
This is
Zac
exactly what I
Bagans.
was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Darius.
I knew it
Flash
happened.
W
You guys were like, "Oh, I don't know, Darius." I was telling you, it's just par for the course.
Completely
That
agree.
champion is just a first blood machine.
And this kill happened so early too that Pantheon will be top level 4 to hopefully for them snowball that top lane up for another kill again. Right.
Or
Orange
immediately
lane will be
top.
bouncing back towards PK's side, so he'll be in an awkward position likely. And with no flash.
Both summoners trading the flash, but both of their subs coming down now, TPing back to lane. I'm gonna say he's gonna look for that top. He's gonna find the snowball. Seeing here, Gojo getting the trade,
Okay.
getting hit by his own Azir turrets.
Azir running a little low on mana in this mid lane.
Yeah,
Even
Gojo's
health
very
bars,
full on
though.
resources.
That was a really nice trade, taking advantage of that safe EE into QQ combo on Hui.
I'm probably looking for a Q here, yeah.
Looks like bot lane just freezing on them.
It's like Radiant Pup knows to respect him a little bit.
Oh. First
Bot lane's
phasing.
health bars are actually relatively even considering the matchup. Caitlyn has used a pot and Jinx has not.
It looks like Gojo's getting some one-trick advantage here. Knowing how Azir plays, he's getting the best of him now.
Oh, and Pantheon looking for a gank mid, right behind Gojo
Oh.
here. He might be in a
Oh,
tough
no.
spot. Amumu's coming from bot side.
Oh.
Here goes out onto Pantheon. Will he make it to the river? He takes the stun. Azir's dashing onto him. Gojo has the flash.
Mumu's
Pantheon
gonna-
flash.
Moon comes in.
Mumu engaged onto Azir. Azir dies. Pantheon
Oh.
finishing off Gojo with the autos. And then Karma's mid here to root Pantheon and
Pan-
secure the kill
Yeah,
with Budgie
Mumu should
Kraz.
have another
Like-
Q coming up soon. Oh, he doesn't even need it.
And
that's a
Budgie
big
Kraz
advantage
is huge right now. 2 kills on a Mumu. That will be massive.
That brings Jamie back right there after the first blood. Oh, we might see another.
Absolutely.
Oh, Warren is in a terrible spot here.
Walking
That is
towards
very
the
Not
turret.
the right turret. Hard
Alright.
to play considering that wave state.
We might see a Darius world domination this game.
It's in a tough position, but that fight in the jungle there, Amumu found the Q through the Azir onto the Azir through Pantheon there, but cleaned it up 2-0. He's gonna be
Okay,
really
so
ahead
Mumu's
here.
bot side right now.
Too.
He's
He's
looking
gonna
bot
bring bot.
again. Oh, I want to say he could have got that if he kept
Too much-
walking.
He maybe went around.
Yeah.
Probably guessing that that push was warded. But Amumu takes advantage and takes the Raptors and will have a huge first reset.
We see top pushing in, mid is pretty neutral here, bots shoving in, probably looking for a reset here to catch their first back. Yep.
Looks like Moon was building more tankier instead of trying to get that extra damage with Leandri's rush.
The next fight is probably going to be on the dragon, I want to say. He could fight for grubs, but those aren't spawning for another 30 seconds. Amumu is opting to walk bot. He's pinging for the dragon. I want to say this is the right play. They have a BF sword that's 30 more AD than Jinx right now. Get 2 headshots. E. Bot's in a really good position right now.
Darius could just let this wave push into him a little bit and put Ornn in another bad situation. Because his ghost is coming back up, but neither of them have flash. It's a summoner spell advantage here in the top lane. Looks like he's gonna freeze it down the middle though.
Oh, 3-man bot here.
And
Might be able to pull some other
Jinx
summoners.
Trap
There's one.
will zone Amumu and Karma from being able to gank bot. Good
You got
placement
Emilio
there.
flash out of that.
You see Kwanzaa though having to burn his flash there.
Oh
Trying to
no,
dodge
Gojo
the
missed
Amumu
his
here.
combo mid. It'll be an ult disadvantage for Witch Jamie in the mid lane.
Looks like we'll see the first objective go to Witch Jamie here, securing this Drake soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
taking
mean-
advantage of this bot prio. Free Drake.
Pantheon's doing a
Drake.
good job of trading Drake for grubs, though.
Absolutely.
true.
Pantheon will be going mid to punish Gojo.
Oh, or he's looking for an
No.
invade.
Absolutely.
Oh my,
Counter
this might be a
Gojo
kill
here.
on Jinx here. She has nowhere to go. She has to pop flash there.
Mumu has two options: defend mid or look for a dive bot, or just to take enemy red. I mean, this is
Yeah, they're trading red
both
sides.
junglers are eating good.
Looks like mid's able to secure quite the advantage. They have 16 CS up right now, just completely dominating the lane.
Yeah, the junglers just both
Applying a ton of
cross-mapping each
pressure.
other. It's mandating to dodge each other like perfectly here. Bot getting shoved in. I want to say Amumu could have looked for
Ron
a dive
gets
here.
infinitely more value, though, since he's taking up all three camps, while
Yeah.
Mumu only took red.
That's true. It looks like
There
he's
you go.
avoiding
Oh,
grubs
a
here,
sneaky
opting to go
kill.
top.
Pantheon
Gojo
looking for
finding
gank
it.
top. Pantheon looking for a gank top. He does have ult as well.
Solo bolo mid.
Radiant Pump will dash out. He will unstoppable part of the Pantheon stun, and he will flash out, and he will be safe.
Nice.
So, Darius has both summoner spells top, Ornn only with TP. Jamie is eating their Krug's top side. Little did they know they do not have their red and Raptors up.
Ooh, Jinx looking really spicy over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
clipped by the Caitlyn Q. This is gonna be bad for him. He's got to look for a reset here. Be
Emilio
really greedy if he
Still
tries to
has
stay.
heal to try and capitalize on maybe a greedy play from Witch Jamie.
That's true, but Karma also has her heal, and with a shield,
only
I
has
want to
no
say they're
mana,
gonna be
though.
able to live. That's
And-
right, yeah. Mana's looking low in a tough spot here.
And the jubilatory Jamie is now out of mana in the bot lane. It's hard to punish the situation.
It's his classic Caitlyn. I mean, it's one of his most played champs. He's very good at it. As you saw, his combos hitting the WEQ triple headshot there.
Oh, absolutely.
Almost taking Jinx out.
I'm not
It's one of the
doubting that.
classics.
Oh, and Comedic Toast looking for a root on Zell.
Finding
Get
the
it.
root there. Will he get the Q off?
Kwanzaa blocking it for him. Good teamwork on the side of PK to defend these bullying under tower. Oh, and another
oh my.
mantra
Forcing
Q.
Beer.
Lumu's here. We might see a
Oh,
triple
Heal the
dive.
Caitlyn Q. And a
Here,
Power
Mount
dive
dive.
inbound. Amumu, he's looking for it. Oh, that's
This
one
is what
mistake.
you
That's
do.
another.
He was just
Oh, he doesn't even
ulting.
care.
No
He said, "I don't
opportunity
care."
for Emilio to
He just
ult
had to
back.
flash ult it there.
No reaction there, forcing them immediately into the stun. Great play from Budgie Kraz there, getting both of the kills. Now he's 4-0.
Darius taking advantage of the enemy jungler top, looking for the proxy to get some cryo in his top lane. Some Balston Law
Hey, that
action.
top. Okay.
Awesome.
The Turks
like
always had that black gun core. That new.
I don't know, they just
The
changed
black.
the map
Oh,
actually.
you're right. It's got some. Like,
Oh, yeah, what
Maybe
is
that's
that?
welcome to Noxus.
Oh,
oh man,
just barely missing the kill on
Yeah.
that is a way nerf diff right there. 2 patches ago, that would have been a kill.
I mean, we're just seeing right here that there's just some mid domination going on. That early gank really got Gojo ahead. Now he's just pushing that lead. Now
Can I
30
just-
CS and
Can
the
I
kill
bring
up.
some attention to the more subtle things? Like, the grass change is probably one of the best things this update. If I'm
really?
being
You think
honest.
so?
It's just
I
so
think it's
refreshing.
sickening. I haven't
I
seen
don't
grass
think
in
so.
years, but I just don't appreciate it.
You know, that's
Yeah,
understandable.
It's been a strain on my eyes personally when it's all red, but I still have to deal with that in the jungle. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't change that.
I mean, all I see is red anyway when I play League of Legends.
I can believe it.
Ain't that true?
Okay, looking for the trick
Ooh,
here.
Oh,
We're getting a 0 ult mid, finding into it. The Hui is in a bad position, doesn't have flash up. He does have forcing the flash kind of late, but
what a
barely
getaway.
getting out on 1 HP. What a getaway.
Pantheon trying to follow the flash, but barely out of auto range. Just good positioning from Gojo surviving that.
Yeah, that health pot too had his HP right there.
And
The red
another
buff.
proxy from Darius coming in. He is safe to do this, as Pantheon could answer any threat to him with an ulti. Really like this from PK.
This is a move that's looking huge. 4-0 with a 300 bounty.
Yeah, opting for the damage. I mean, not the damage. I'm sorry. The tank finding a fight bot side though. Hold up, they're getting active down here.
Bontic
Jinx
having
ult
a
just
burst.
barely missing.
Looks like a Mumu is walking. Might be looking for another dive.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
said, Hunter,
no
you did have to
ulti,
burn.
Milio, no flash.
Yeah,
Only
burned his
barrier.
flash ult.
Big health bar on that Jinx though.
He's clearing
Very
wards.
big,
They
and
know
they're
he's
both
there.
at half. Yeah, Mumu's looking
half.
for it again.
They're just
Oh
gonna try
god,
to
is he
take the
gonna do it
one-for-one,
again?
looks like.
He's got his ult again. No flash, but if he hits
Minions
the
have
Q,
a
it's
He
Oh,
just,
pretty
has
much over.
to, he just has to land Q.
Oh, they're
Yep.
so
Oh,
close.
and the
Oh,
Emilio Q
Melio. That's so
actually getting
big.
it.
I wouldn't
Taking
have
Oh, and
tower.
it's huge.
Oh, and
They might
it's
get one here.
They
wonderfully
trade
played.
the prio perfectly. Pantheon
Oh,
looking to
Pantheon's
clean
just a little
something up,
late.
but yeah, just a little too late there.
Wonderfully
Wow.
played by Gem there. That was
Yeah,
an exceptional play.
Jubilatory
turret
taking
prio.
2 shots for his jungler there.
It's incredible.
Wonderful.
That Melio also landed a perfect Q, but it just didn't matter. Just
Yeah.
too much on the Mumu's part.
And bot lane now in a rough spot. We're seeing Jubilatory opt for the early Greaves rush. I just think the full item is a little bit better,
What's the
but we'll
play
see if it
looking
pays
at?
off. Seeing the dive here, Ornold coming out, finding Darius, getting some poke off on him, but not committing for his forgot what that status effect is, but Darius did
Brittle.
find his
Brittle.
max stack. Brittle, not getting his brittle stack. Thank you.
He'll get
I
the
feel like, I want to
grab.
say, yeah, I was gonna say he would have got his proc. He would have had a very chunky amount of damage on the Darius and could have looked for another rotation when his CDs were back up.
True.
It says chat saying that Radiant's about to lock in right now. Maybe we'll see something crazy out of them.
Okay.
But Darius, well, Orange just was forging items and had an item lead in lane, but Darius just got a huge reset with Trinity Force, so I believe top laner is going to swing into Optimeld's favor.
Oh my, I didn't even look at the top lane CS numbers. That is a huge advantage going to Darius. 2 kills up and around 60 CS as well. That seems a little hard to surmount at this point.
Yeah. XP is the same though, and Orn only really cares about getting levels for those juicy items for his team. So we'll see how he impacts the team fights compared to
This will be a
Darius.
race for first turret between bot lane and top lane here.
Oh, huge Mantra Q and Caitlyn Q coming out onto Kwanzek. Half his HP with the Caitlyn ult. The oppression just does not stop with this double BF sword from Jubilatory.
The double BF sword, I actually have never tried this tech before.
And it
It's
looks like we're
looking
gonna
like
get
it's paying
first
off.
turret before 14 minutes, just in time. That
Those
is
two might also see a mid as well.
Wow.
Red team, 2,000 gold ahead here.
This might
Pretty
be the wave that
significant
gets
for
the
early
second
game.
turret. Oh, Gojo taking.
Looks like
Let's do a gold check on the champions here. Oh my goodness, there's about 1,500 gold between the Jinx and the Caitlyn here. Look at
Gojo
top
Darius
is
side,
looking like an oil lord.
Mid as
Oh
well.
my.
another 2,000 gold there as well. We're seeing about 600 gold between the junglers and about 1,500 for the mid laners here. Pretty big gold
whoa,
disparity.
what is being spammed?
They're very excited
And we're
to ping the
seeing
flashes here.
they are very excited and passionate about this Amumu flash.
I
Orn
believe
letting them know that
the-
he also has flash. He might just be
Amumu must have
jumping on
flashed
action.
in camps to clear faster.
Yeah, true.
He might have saved himself a couple seconds there to find that second grub rotation. Or my
Yeah.
bad, Rift Herald rotation, guys. Might be worth it.
Oh,
Darius here
Orn
looking
getting
again.
pulled
The
in.
unstoppable, looking back, opting for his turret. Darius tanking one and walking away.
At this point, I believe
Not much
Orange just
else.
playing to not give any further advantage. He's doing quite well at this too. Just kind of letting
Yeah.
him do his own thing without taking that
He
turret.
is very behind though on in terms of gold and minions though. He's about 60 CS behind here.
He's gonna
70 now.
immediately
Teleport
be
coming out.
back.
He's kind of stayed stable though, which is important. He's been catching the waves. He's not been falling behind in levels. He's
Darius looking for a roam. Maybe he's gonna go look mid
Oh
here.
my.
nice trade from
Nice
Gojuan to
gold trade.
Azir. He just knows his own champ a little bit too well.
They're getting
might be
vision
caught
wards.
out.
It looks like they have vision on the Darius here. They know he's walking. They're grouping topside, looking to try to catch him here, but Darius is smart enough. He's hanging back. But if Ornn
Yeah.
can pressure topside, I want to say they could collapse, but looks like teams are just opting to kind of stay towards mid here.
I would like to see a Pantheon ult play.
Yeah, I think the
Maybe
next
for a
fight's
dive
gonna be
top.
off of that.
I think I might look something mid here.
He was gonna
Yeah.
say he's got it. He's just got to find the opportunity.
Darius is
Jubilatory
right
push-
there.
Comedic Toast looking for something a little aggressive, being shadowed by a Mumu here, moving towards his ADC. Witch Jam grouped up here. Could find something.
Ghost might get caught out here by
Pantheon's
Darius.
opting to
Darius
just face them
ghosting.
instead of
Darius,
ulting.
flash from Karma.
Darius giving no
We're seeing
respect.
the
He's
Jinx
running
ult.
down.
Jinx.
Jinx ult
He's
finding
going all
contact
in
here.
on the Jubilatory.
Okay.
Huge
And the
way
Hui
ult.
ult.
There's
Gojo.
too much kiting on the soft side of Jamie here.
So much
He's
AoE
getting a
coming
little
out on
caught out in
Jam.
those Jinx traps. Jinx gets a reset.
Oh, Jinx walking right into the
Caught
horn.
by both the Mumu and the Hui root.
It's like Clan
We're
Crusher
experiencing a double
trying to
here.
find his autos here on Gojo, not finding him, and here comes headshot
Darius
from
looking for
Caitlyn.
kill.
Darius finding it, not getting the
Oh,
ultimate off
no.
on Gojo.
Shutdown going to
Just
Gojo.
too many-
Gojo's massive.
Barely. Too
Honestly,
many slows, too
that
much
was-
kiting there.
Too many flashes just available on the side of Jamie to deal with all the oppressive front line from PK just rotating out members of their team, members who could tank, and then getting them out with either a flash or a peel or a shield. It's wonderfully played from them.
Yeah,
Not
I
only
think
that, but there's just so much AoE on the side of Jam. It's just so hard to deal with when you're so stacked up like that.
Yeah.
Oh
Also, I feel like
Yeah,
there
that
wasn't
first
a
one.
real clear like communication on the side of PK because we saw Pantheon flash and stun just like a random target. There wasn't a lot of target coordination.
Yeah, absolutely. Pantheon trying to ult at the right timing from the Herald's low, but unfortunately he's at 4k HP and Jamie just turns on him.
It was a good attempt. That could have really brought them back in the game if they managed to get that off, but unfortunately they just couldn't.
Fortunate.
what's gonna happen next here. Both teams looking for some resets on their bot sides here.
They might be starting to position for drag. It looks like it's up soon.
Yeah, we got
Yep,
about
51 seconds. We have a
50
ping right now.
seconds.
Yeah, which Jamie doesn't have any vision towards Dragon currently, but
They do have two drakes
PK,
to their
PK
name.
yeah, PK only has vision in their own jungle walking up to Drake. But Optimal
I wanna
trying to
say
push
Darius,
their
yeah,
lead
he can
top,
just
going for
walk
the
past him.
turret.
Darius just
Horn
Finding the
ultimate to
turret.
try to stop this.
He should find
Horn ulti.
fight this battle. He wins it. Darius getting the stacks, just gotta peel with him. Eing during the unstoppable, finding his Q. Ult. There's the massive damage there off the stacks.
Yeah, there's the true
And Horn
damage.
is not gonna be able to live through that.
It is surprisingly close though, given all the advantage that Darius has. It was very
Yeah.
well played by Ornn. Unfortunately, just didn't have the damage to do it in.
Yeah, and Darius opting for these Swifties and that moon plate. Too much movement speed to get away from.
Yeah. Movement speed set is broken.
Oh yeah, these Swifty boots are crazy.
We're seeing
like-
now that Caitlyn put down her trap, so basically now the dragon is
He's
impenetrable.
caught by a Pantheon stun. Will be able to get out. He has the Caitlyn traps to rely on. Oh, and Sean gets caught by one, but uses his shields to block the empowered auto attack from Jubilatory.
It looks
And
like they might just have to give here.
yeah, Jamie has these traps on the entrance towards River. Very awkward to walk through.
Darius just tanking the trap.
Caught a moment where Jamie
Two
was just
traps,
walking
one
mid, so he
expired.
knew
All
it was
these
safe to
traps
take.
expired. Possible PK will be able to walk in.
Oh. Jubilatory just resetting the traps.
Oh,
Darius
Darius getting caught
letting
by a
himself get
root.
rooted.
Getting
Oh, and we see a
slowed by-
triple headshot on a Darius as a team fight is not breaking
Zero,
out.
huge ult.
Jamie push into
Ooh,
Jinx auto.
Jinx,
Gonna reset
huge
for
shutdown
Jinx.
Oh,
Huge ult
and
from
we see
Play
that
though.
we see that Hueil is flashed into their team. That's
A
really
little bit
unfortunate,
split up
but
from
it's
Pangea
not over
Nowhere's here.
yet.
Pantheon getting collapsed on bad positioning here. Getting caught by Gojo.
Mumu looking on the
Mumu,
Jinx.
Jamie.
the Jinx
Oh,
with low
finds
mana.
one.
Mumu's thirsty for something.
Oddpamel's getting
Oh.
oh no, everything. Getting
see
the
a
heal, but
Mumu
will it
really
be
love this
enough?
flash
Will he be
bonus
able to
spell.
find it? And Comedic Toast putting him down before he could step up any further.
A Mumu dodging
Looking
his
for the
own
Drake
R.
next. They are thirsty. Which Jamie is sick of all the accusations, and they're ready to prove everyone wrong. That which Jamie is gonna come out on top.
Yeah,
for
but
the first game.
jinxing
Gojo
the shutdown
looks
on
like he's
Caitlyn
like
has
that.
put her back in the game a little bit.
Bumping in those autos. Will this slow be enough? Gojo
Oh,
opting to shield
unfortunately, that
himself.
Minion he just barely misses.
Gojo
Get
might
really
be winning
greedy
this
here.
trade. Those minions
Oh,
are hurting.
flash
Jinx
coming out.
having
Forced to
to
burn
flash
flash.
for severing bolt.
Enemies.
My.
Very well
Wow.
kited by Gojo.
Yeah, the balls to use the shield instead of the trail for movement speed to get out, knowing he can win that trade.
Here we see a Mumu. Unfortunately, he used Flash in the last team fight, so he can't use it to clear any faster now.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Jojo buying Medjai's. A little confident in himself, but it's good play. He's at 10 stacks.
After the
He's
last
so
play, I would be
kiting for
too.
himself. Yeah, he's so much kiting for himself, and that movement speed is only going to make it easier for him. Now
It
that's
seems
at
like he
10
knows
stacks.
both. It seems like he knows both his own limits and also Azir's. I feel like he's very confident right now, especially with the lead that he has.
Absolutely. Only thing that can bring him down is some crazy side lane dominance from Darius here.
I feel like that is their one win con at this point. Although they could do a crazy turn right here. Ooh,
Jubilee
It
gets
looks like a
caught
pick
by
there.
Cal and Pantheon in the mid lane.
it's a
Sean.
great kill right there onto the right, the right target that you
Also,
want.
really
Too.
Jinx,
close. Look at that Jinx
that's
HP.
that's who they don't want gold to go on here because Jinx can get resets and just take over the team fight if they let her.
Pantheon has some opportunities to utilize ultimate here now that the Witch Jamie's out a member.
We see that Otacon's bot. I wonder if they're gonna force a fight so that way they can secure it and maybe get themselves
Gojo
back
is
in the
looking
game.
a little bit isolated from his own turret, but he will
Kwanzaa gets
dodge
caught by
the
Gojo.
Chakra Ball from Kwanzaa.
It might have all been a bait. Who knows?
Oh, and Pantheon will block
like
all
Pantheon
the
just
bursts
eats
from the
all the
whale.
damage.
Comedic Toast puts 1 HP from Jinx ult. Darius
Oh
with the
my
flash!
goodness!
Huge flash
Oh
ult!
my god!
It's
They
all
might
five
try to
move
stacks,
right
and then
here.
ult Gojo,
Dude.
that's on Darius. 5 stacks on a Mumu as well.
Zero,
might
Azir ult him out of turret.
Darius 1v9!
Wow.
And then Azir takes
What
the kill, but
the
now this is
fuck?
Otacon's
Oh,
Huge
secured.
huge shutdown for Azir. 2 kills for Darius. No more Medjai's on Gojo.
Let's not forget, too, they also just got top turret. It's still a close game.
Yeah.
That might have turned it, but... now
Ornn is doing
Otakon-
good. I mean,
PK
Yeah.
just like slingshotting themselves
Military gets
back
flipped
into
in
the
by
game.
Darius.
Oh my!
5 stacks again.
Darius might get another one
Darius looking
here.
a little
oh
low.
no!
Oh my!
kited
and
out.
Oh,
Absolutely
overzealous.
that Force of Nature provides no safety versus that full IE on Jubilatory.
Oh, and they get the blood petals. That's really good. That's a lot of that XP that they might have missed in lane.
Absolutely, but they don't have any drags to benefit that from. But it is a denial of the
Yeah,
extra
Orange is
power.
free hitting a
Jam.
T2.
Jam is on tier or soul point right now. Only 2 minutes.
Oh,
Holy
and
shit.
Jinx catches up
Fuck.
Jubilatory.
My
Crazy
goodness!
snap from Jinx.
Pantheon almost catches out Comedic Toast, but
Getting
very low
killed
health
enough.
bars.
Getting the
All the
kills
slow
on the
matches
bot
are
side,
killed
but
too.
giving up a lot of free pressure top. The tier 2 goes down to Radiant Pup.
I
That's a
think
decent
Radiant
amount
Pop
of gold
might
on
be
Ornn.
back in this game. He does have an upgrade available to forge for a teammate. Oh no, sorry, for his own. Apologies.
Yeah, I was gonna say level 14. Is he gonna upgrade his Sunfire? It looks like it already is upgraded. Mistake. Let's see. Where is this next fight gonna be? We have Baron up in 50 seconds, so both teams should be looking for the top side of the map here. 24
but-
minutes in. Can we get a gold check? We see at the top teams are about 3,000 apart with Pangea Nowhere's at 41, Jam at 44,000. Oh goodness here. 11,600 gold on Hui, the most gold in the lobby here on Gojo. He's gonna be really big in these team fights if he can find his ult combo.
The leads have kind of shrunk themselves in the ADC and jungle roles, but
Yeah.
this top lane is still heavily favoring Darius. Still same in XP though, but a commanding lead in the mid lane for Jamie. Slight leads in jungle and ADC role. And I believe Caitlyn will be stronger in the next coming fights with same amount of crit as Jinx, but an IE versus a Runance.
Also Masterworks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that Yuntal is upgraded. Jubilatory opting for a little bit of that attack speed and attack damage upgrade for that Yuntal from Ornn. Mantra Q coming out onto Kwanzaa from Comedic Toast. Looks like they're bullying this choke point, stopping PK from getting into the river from mid lane. There is a wave crashing mid lane. into PK's own turret mid. Dangerously close to their tier 3.
You can tell both Amumu and Pantheon are looking for an angle right here.
And
Neither wanting to make the
we
first
talked
move.
about Jamie playing the range game, forcing PK to make the first move. These insane zoning tools on their side. Darius takes
Darius
a little
takes
bit too
shot.
much poke. He's half HP. Pantheon goes into protect but gets caught out. Radiant Pump Flash knocking up Darius, and Budgie Crass Flash ulting the
Oh my
entire
god.
back line of
The
PK.
Azir ult was legendary. Oh, but it might not matter. Oh my god, the
Phoenix
teamfight turned
Toast
so
is the
quick.
only one that goes down on the side of Witch Jamie. Wonderfully executed.
Secure
Again,
the Drake.
those Flash Summoner spells coming in clutch for those AoE CC abilities. Just the massive cleanup from Jubilatory and Gojo. Wonderfully paid. And that is the Chemtech soul for Witch Jamie.
And that's going to guarantee them Baron as well. Their whole enemy team is down
Absolutely.
for another 10-20.
Absolutely. Pantheon does have ults to look for a steal. That empowered Q plus the 20% HP execute could be like a 2,000 damage smite. Could be unmatchable for a Mumu,
I
but
feel like they
looks
just
like it's
like,
bursting,
delete
they're
it
just
instantly,
shredding it.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this Baron's gone before Pantheon can never even get to mid lane.
Yeah, all 5 members of Witch Jamie have the Baron buff here.
And Radiant Pup is as a commanding 1-level lead onto Darius. Catching those waves, pushing out those sides.
Production.
Bardish?
Oh,
Alright,
we're
we're
back.
back. We're
There
back.
you go.
They're all
There appears to be a little
crafting
happy
away.
party in spawn.
And
we
that
got-
level lead allowing this craft for oh my, Gojo having an upgraded Rabadon. That is a
That is
lot of ability
Raw
power.
AP.
And the
is
Knight's Vow. We got the
terrifying.
Knight's Vow on a Mumu, further looking to establish his carries.
Absolutely,
Where is
and
this
the
next
Knight's Vow
fight?
can be swapped mid-fight. Currently it is on Gojo, so it looks like Gojo will be... Pantheon blast coning a little behind, but no angle there. Just fishing a little bit. But
It looks like they're still looking for an angle. Darius and Pantheon now coming
There's
from
him
behind.
Pantheon on the flank, but Budgie Crass there to stave him off. Pantheon will have to
They're
run.
cut from their
It's
team. I
caught
think
by
they even
Bandage
get caught.
Jump to Crab, but Amumu ults too. And he flashed over the thick wall of the top jungle. Top river
I
jungle.
mean, Arthur Flash is completely
Darius
worse,
Soul
but
coming in, connecting on Pantheon. And we caught out by... Oh, and a huge shuffle from Clan Crusher, pushing Radiant Pump into the side of PK. Radiant
Trying to
Pump,
find it split up.
crazy
though.
blast cone action. Radiant Pump dispersing the enemy PK before he can
Wow.
burst down Darius. Darius with the Force of Nature will be able to get out. Wonderful purchase there. That movement speed is providing a lot of value. But unfortunately, Azir and Pantheon will go down. Unfortunately, the shuffle split them up a little bit too much as when Azir flashed into River. Just too much catch
Ooh.
potential and range from the side of Witch Jamie. And they will just allow this cannon minion to whittle down this mid-tier 3.
well, they wait for the rest of the wave. Yeah, that tier
We're
3
just
is just
stepping
gone
up,
in a second.
zoning.
You might be able to close
and
out right
we are
here.
with Inhibitor.
Oh, no,
they
they
will get mid-inhibitor. And
Looks like they're opting to back away. Darius trying to find and engage. Pantheon ult finding Ornn in the center of everybody, getting bursted immediately. Jubilatory's damage is just too much.
bandage
Darius.
toss on the Darius
Yeah.
when he tries to go in. And then another bandage toss onto
Oh
Quan.
no!
That's
They
a little
came
too
over.
far. Jinx looking like it'll go down after the flash from Comedic Toast to blow them in their
Going
face.
for the turret dive. Clan Crusher 1v5.
I
Will
saw
he be
the
able to
vision
crush
from
this
Pantheon.
clan?
Absolutely
And it looks
baited.
like Witch
Oh, it
Jamie
looks like
is
game one
going to just
closes off.
run them down. Mumu giving his life, and the first game goes over to Witch Jamie. What a
His
performance.
body was on the line. Amumu
This
was there
Ornn
for the
pick,
honor.
I will say this Ornn pick looked a little scary at the start of the game, but it really paid off. Radiant Pup able to stay untiltable, even get a level lead. Wonderful job
Huge.
from Witch Jamie.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but early game the Mumu missed a lot of Qs, but later on he just put a laser sight on that and he started hitting every one of those Qs. The long distance snipes.
Yeah, I mean, there was just a ton of value from their entire team, honestly. Like, the Amumu ult spot lane, the dives, finding the leads and managing to stick to them. I mean, that was their biggest thing.
They
Yeah,
played
I feel
so
like the Pantheon
controlled.
had to. I feel like the Pantheon had to try to make more plays there and take advantage of his ult, like try to
Absolutely.
out tempo the Mumu, but it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that ult's really scary. Like if it goes wrong, as you saw at the very end of the game,
Yeah.
right? It's definitely one of the hardest. It's definitely the hardest part about playing Pantheon, in my opinion. Is the ult usage there, and
Definitely.
playing in a Caitlyn is basically impossible because you're guaranteeing being CC'd every time you go anywhere near her with an ult.
Let's see, and it looks like 90% of the predictions were on which Jamie's side. Paid out
3K goes to
57,000.
Shishkinik.
Wow,
These are
Shishkinek
dining
cashing
dollars.
in. And
Oh,
it is a
absolutely.
best of 3 here, so we're going to be right back with you guys. Next draft is going to be up in just very shortly here. Both teams gathering themselves again, and we're going to be right back to draft for game 2 of PK versus Jam. 1-0, Jam's favor.
And we're back.
Oh, we're back. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I woke back up and we're back in
Yo.
game 2 of slow LCS. How we feeling, guys?
Feeling
Dude, I'm
pretty
feeling
good.
great. That first game was so exciting.
Yeah. We're about to get into game 2 now. Really curious
So-
what they drafted again. What were you
Yeah,
about to
we
say?
didn't see the draft, but I was wondering, do you guys think they're gonna do the Azir ban or counter pick again, or no?
I feel
Or
like
are they
they're just
let
gonna
this
ban
fly?
it.
It's banned?
I think
Yeah.
it's gone, dude. I
Like-
think it's banned.
I don't remember who was the mid laner, but they didn't really like do the best on Azir, and like it's kind of hard to play Azir into someone who mains it. So like, I think it's just safer to ban.
Yeah,
no, I
I'm gonna
completely
say
agree.
I would agree. I'd say there's a Caitlyn ban in there too at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I
Definitely.
think the most logical course of action is always just the 3 bans that every Jamie game gets: Bard, Caitlyn, Azir. 3, you just knock them out, and after that point, you just pick off whoever's left. Very, very classic. I feel like that's what we're gonna be seeing this game.
Ready to see it. Let's see here. Let me pull up these histories too. I'm gonna say
Where is
Jinx
the
is
draft?
Jinx is gonna be pick or ban this game for sure.
I feel like Jinx is pick or ban almost every game that we have in slow LCS. That champion just takes off to the moon if given the chance.
Yeah.
I would be
Really?
really surprised if we didn't see a Caitlyn ban here, though. Caitlyn and Azir.
Those champs are hella broken, but I want to say Mew is the most broken of them all. Look at how majestic he is. He's just like chilling there.
He kind of does outscale everything.
Bro
He
does not
outscales
know he is
everything.
alive.
No, he
hi,
does.
Ian.
Wonder...
Oh
He's just
my
like a
goodness.
happy little cat.
Are we? Can we get an update? Are we getting into draft soon?
Buddy. Oh, I guess I'm center cam now. I have a cat. Hi, buddy.
He's just so
Need
derp.
pop? Need you pop? He's thinking about
What
it.
did you give him, bro?
No, I swear to
Bro
God,
has
he's...
no
What have
thoughts
you
in
fed
his
this
head.
man?
No, he does tricks for treats. I promise. I promise. He's
He has
not,
orange
like,
cat syndrome.
inebriated.
What can you do?
He's not
True.
inebriated, bro. He's fully conscious and sober. All right.
Okay, believe it.
He's a little tweaked out. That's all. It's just a happy cat. All right, that's enough of the Mew cam. We're done with that. He's gone. He hates me now.
He's gone. He's never gonna let you touch him again.
Hoping to see draft here soon.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on draft to be honest. How do you guys feel? Okay, here.
Okay.
You've been
So
doing
how's
this-
everyone's week been? It's already Wednesday. We're halfway through.
Yeah, halfway
Dude.
through.
This is week 9 now, right?
Yeah.
We're right
yeah.
there.
My classes are so brain dead. I don't think I've been outside in like 4 days. It's actually awful. I'm losing color and I don't have much to lose. It's really unfortunate.
I'm sorry. I think you should go outside every day. That would be great.
Dude,
for you.
I would if I weren't such a gamer. I kind of have to keep
True.
grinding, bro. This
Yeah.
slow CS, I mean, I gotta lock in.
You've been really locked in. Can't even lie.
I'm really excited.
Everyone here has been
because-
You're
locked
so
in.
sweet. We have common
Everyone
associates.
who's been in slow LCS has been insanely locked in.
Mhm.
Just
I'd
some of the
100%
best
agree.
all around.
I think
Yeah.
Hedo can attest to how much free time I've recently had as
Big
well.
fan of this. Yeah.
I know you've
Bro,
been
it
developing.
was
I know you've
insane
been developing
watching
the
you
game.
like queue maybe 20 games a fucking day. That was wild.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was I just
You went
kinda
into the
swapped out
time
to another
chamber.
thing, but only like
What was that?
150 wins this season
Yeah.
so far.
That LP graph looked incredible.
We
Like
have
you
time
went
to
from
kill.
what was it, bronze to gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About to
that's
be
two.
plat
That's like
soon.
over two. That's like over 200 LP. Plat
Yeah.
soon.
All right, let's see if I can
That's
get
what
him
you
to do
call
this thing.
dedication, guys. If you want to get better at the game, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yes,
dope.
sir.
Right,
Just go into the
um,
time chamber and you just elo slingshot.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Who needs a
That's a
coach
ton of
when you
me.
could just ask people in slow LCS to roast you all day?
Rude.
Let's try. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Free XP glitch, guys.
I'm sorry. You go.
Yeah. Just I think also like the duo queuing has been helping a lot because it's just infinite
is
LP
great.
glitch.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just great to have
Especially
people.
with me and Angel, that
Okay.
Shed and Nocturne combo just really
Yeah.
hits in solo queue, low elo.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I just lost all of his attention. His auto feeder just went on. All right, well, Maybe after this game, we can get him to do tricks.
He's been neuron activated.
Yeah, make sure you're staying hydrated, everybody.
Oh,
Drink some
good-
water.
good call, good call.
Viewers
Ooh.
too.
I'm so thirsty right now.
Do we have predictions live yet? We do. Let me put my prediction. Sorry.
Oh crap!
Oh shit.
Oh, my points are already down on the
You're
line.
close to it. Everyone, get your votes
Yeah,
in.
we're good. We're good.
My
Getting as many
money.
points in as I can.
Hold on, you do custom amounts. 1K.
Okay, I spent some.
Oh,
No!
it's close.
Oh, last second. I got it last second.
I got 20.
I think I got like, yeah, I think I got like 10 in there.
Oh, I got the whole pot, bro.
Dude, I swear.
Open it up again for the
I got-
casters.
Oh, I'm
Nah.
excited.
Oh, I thought it
Open
opened
it up at the
after
very end,
that.
Russ.
My bad.
Yeah, it's a little hard to like determine the predictions without bias because we can't even see the draft.
Yeah, that is true, actually. Although we did see game 1, we do
Yeah.
almost know for a fact that we will not be seeing Azir on Gojo. Or Gojo on
Mhm.
Azir, sorry.
They might
Um,
also just ban out the Hoi. It was really oppressive last game.
I feel like a part of that, though, one consideration you might give is that I think that maybe it was due to the fact that Gojo just has such a mastery over Azir, being like one of the only champions he ever plays. Maybe he just knows it so well that no matter what champ he's on, he can dog on it.
Whoa. I think I'm getting insider information here. I think they let a Caitlyn Bard through.
A
Okay.
Caitlyn Bard, oh, that's news for disaster.
That
Maybe
would
they
be
will inspire
incredible.
Gojo.
Deadly.
I would not believe that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything. I'm not gonna lie. It's the first I'm hearing of anything. So
Yeah, I didn't hear about this insider
I'm just-
information. For all we know, it could be a new support.
I'm
could
gonna
be
say it
safe.
actually.
New mid ghost cleanse.
There's no way
Anybody?
they
Any
leave
takers?
it open. Nunu
Hikey
Ghost
meta,
Cleanse.
Hikey meta.
That would be great to see, honestly.
Ghost Cleanse support, they just say, fuck it, we're balling.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a
Send
power
it.
play. That would really
Disco
send a message
Nunu.
to the competitors. Disco
That
Nunu.
would.
Maybe they lose the round or this game, but it's all a message for the next one. They just want to put all their money on the next game.
Yeah. My goodness, I'm just itching to get in, bro. I'm itching,
I
bro.
am too,
My
bro.
ADHD is
I'm
going
getting
crazy.
Drink more water, bro. You gotta stay hydrated.
I just gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, you gotta keep. You know what? If
Yeah.
it keeps on taking longer, though,
Like,
Mew
let's
is
get
almost
hype.
done with
Let's
it.
get hype.
Dude, I'm
Okay,
already
I'm sorry if
fucking
I'm
hype
getting
already.
loud. Let me just get hype,
on,
bro.
I'm already
Like,
hype,
I have
bro.
to let it out. My energy's like too high. It's too much sitting here.
Go beat up your Snorlax. Go beat that thing up.
No, I'm not gonna beat him up. He's so nice.
Dude, what did Snorlax do to you? That's so rude.
Dude.
He like bounced off
Nice.
kinetic energy, man.
Why don't you beat up your Snorlax?
Yeah, beat up your Snorlax so much.
He's just
Wait,
a
hold on, let me see if I
guy.
can
He's
find
just a
my
little
Munchlax.
guy.
Hold up, I might still have the
He's
flex.
just a little
Yeah,
guy.
screw those ducks, bro. Get those ducks off the bed. Beat him up. Oh my god, I didn't mean for you to do that.
They're gone.
No.
Yeah, I don't know where Munchlax is. I think he's gone.
Munchlax is gone.
Oh,
Dang, it looks so big, like
have
in
this
the
man
camera.
now.
Actually.
Lost Munchlax. I'm just left with Mewtwo. Unlucky.
He's so
Huge.
flat. I've been sleeping on him too much.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
get
bump him
yourself a
up.
pillow, friend. Go double dash.
You'll get
sometime
one
and
from
just, like-
Costco, bro.
Yeah.
They got them.
Yeah.
Great price.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to one of my ducks. Like, it has a hole in its bill.
That
The
sounds
draft.
suspicious.
The draft!
Oh, we get to see draft.
Oh, the draft! It's live!
Oh,
Caitlyn
it's
Bard
live!
Nunu.
Let's
Wait,
go!
what happened?
My goodness.
Mid! I
Oh
called
my-
it!
Oh my
You're funding
goodness.
it.
Wait, in
Okay.
what
I
world do we
literally
see
called it,
Gojo?
guys.
This is so insane from both sides here. Like, oh my gosh. We got the Yone, we got the Camille. Caitlyn Bard is let through. Misfortune though, Misfortune Zach.
I think this is Zach's first time on Bard, though? Or is it the second time that it's been let through the series?
I think it's the
Zach.
second time it's been let through.
Second.
Right,
I
Hunter?
was a victim of playing against it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
Comedic Toast has insane map control with Bard. They know exactly how to stay safe while getting as much information as possible. And with Zac and his huge jumps, getting the deep vision is really important.
100%.
Yeah, it's a little surprising they decided the Braum over the Bard here. But I guess they haven't really bared witness to the glory that is Zach's Bard.
Yeah, Gojo on Nico too. Like this team is like they're on everything they need right now. They got everything they want. I
don't
do
know
see
how
the
good
Nunu though.
Radiant Pups Camille is, but
I hope we see Ghost Cleanse on that Nunu. That would truly
Yes,
be.
sir.
That would be
Yeah.
it.
Camille Renekton is a difficult matchup for the top lane, and I believe PK has really good engage into massive AoE damage potential this
Hmm.
game, while Jamie's more of a look for picks. Again, a little bit delayed engage, but they have a lot of like utility tools, right? Like Bard ulti, Camille ult to isolate somebody, and then Nico with their
Nico knock.
trickery or massive knockup as well. It has some synergy. Massive synergy with Caitlyn. The whole comp
Yeah.
does. So we
I
could
see a lot
see
of good
evolution
combos with
with
PK
Wicked.
too. Like if they
Absolutely.
land a delicious Yone, like a 4 or 3 man Yone R into a Misfortune R, the like Jam's just deleted.
True. I will say Bard ulti is able to kind of stop those sorts of engage in their tracks, either ulting their teammates once the engage starts, or ulting Misfortune and shooting against the ult.
100% true.
I think both teams have a really strong draft. I think that we're going to see very mobile team fights as well. That being
Yeah, this
Zach
should
with
be an
Nunu,
interesting game for
Bard.
sure.
I think they're going to be all over the place this game. Oh, it looks like it's back
Mhm.
to us. I think right now
Oh,
we're just
bro,
waiting
drop
for the
your
game
phone.
to go back in.
Oh shit! Sorry guys, something really important came up.
Yeah, sure.
I was
There's
getting
a lot of-
insider drone footage of the Summoner's Rift, and I was like, couldn't
Oh
say
yeah,
anything. Couldn't say
peek it.
anything. Yeah.
That was the pilot.
I think my Wi-Fi's dying.
No. I think
Wi-Fi
that's
wanna die.
I think it's mutual.
Mm. Oh.
All right, we did
What's
it for
gonna
last
happen
game. Who
here?
do you guys think gets first blood this game? I think it's Camille this time. I think
Camille?
it's on.
Really?
I think Radiant
I
Pup is
feel like
getting
the
first
matchup
blood
is a
this
little
time.
difficult.
I haven't seen Radiant Pup's Camille,
Wow.
so I can't say for sure, but it's a possibility, yeah.
I think there's gonna be a bit of ego that goes into it. They want to run their ones back after last game, and now that they have a
Yeah.
champ that can do it, I think they try.
Yeah.
Definitely possible. I'd see it.
Camille, why are you in my garbage? Get out. All right, let's see if I can get him to do tricks now that he's had dinner. Okay.
Let's
The
see.
Mew Cam, see the Mew Cam?
Get the mood cam here.
So I got. You sit. Sit, buddy. You sit.
You know,
Oh, he's
Not a care.
he's not having none of it.
Yes, orange cat syndrome.
sit.
I'm lucky.
There you go. Good boy.
Unlucky.
Pop. Good boy.
High five.
All right. Well, there's one.
You get a high five.
Did you
Rare.
miss it? He already
Level
gave you
up
one,
Q.
bro.
I saw it. Yeah.
There's another one.
Oh, that's huge.
Huge.
All right, you can have it.
And
Alright.
here we are.
And we're back into the
Over
game.
to the Rift.
This is the drone
We're
footage
on
that
the
Rob
Rift.
was watching just seconds ago.
Just seconds ago, I saw something crazy early game. That's all I could say.
He
Is
can't tell us what it
it
is.
frozen?
I
I'll
myself
tell you what
don't
it is
know.
though.
Oh, Mew is all over
Uh-oh.
me for treats right now.
Okay, there we go.
Bouncing back and forth. Look at the world that is known as the Summoner's Rift. Both teams looking like they're opting for a 5-point even spread. Spread like jelly on that map. Spread it out.
Oh yeah.
Look at him.
Blueberry versus strawberry jam out here.
Blueberry and strawberry jam.
Mhm.
Battle it out.
I like strawberry.
Love strawberries. They want me.
I really like the Pool Party Zac skin. I really enjoyed the effect on the blobs with the ducks.
Me personally, I'm
Right.
more of a fan
Phoenix
of the.
opting for no pots this game. Insane.
You don't need them, man.
Your Zach passive.
When he, I guess,
Oh,
when
you
he
don't-
gets his bard, he doesn't need it. It's only fair if he doesn't have the pot.
It's a little meeps.
Let's say.
Okay,
Bard
we
is
see
walking.
Vision coming in.
The thing with Bard is he walks early and he gets XP from his chimes. So I want to say Bard could look for something bot side here.
Oh, looks like Gojo will be abusing that Caitlyn auto attack range. Start a lane. It's a good trade onto Clan Crusher.
Fake lane swap here. Showing mid. Oh, right. And if you lane swap, you don't get the XP anymore. From
Wait, is
mid-
that in effect now?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
on this patch.
Yep, lane
wow.
swapping is completely killed. We will no longer be saying it.
Ooh, yeah, that could affect Bard, but I think Zach should know that this is a change now, so he should just stay in lane.
I don't think comedic toast is one to leave level or prior to level 3 anyways. Once level
Yeah,
3 hits,
that's
I
fair.
think it's anyone's game.
Yeah, I
playing
think
both
if it's
sides.
only like a minute and then it's free for anyone to go.
It's until 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's only for a short period during the game. It's not for the whole time. It's not. You're not gonna see as many early roams, but definitely later roams. I mean, Bard is just roaming the whole game.
Emil's getting
You could find anything.
really chunked.
Hunter, where do you think our first blood is gonna go, based on the lane positions right
Ooh.
now? We see
I-
mid is pushed up, top's
I
being
think it's a
shoved in.
toss-up. I feel like it's likely to go over to Renekton actually. I think genuinely I feel like that lane is just so oppressive, just going based off champs and this lane's just really hard for Camille. Right, like we
Camille's
saw
fine.
we saw Renekton miss a empowered Q earlier and then it just didn't matter, he still won the trade anyway.
Yeah. Looks like bot lane's having a little freeze down there.
Alright.
Yeah,
Finding some
Ab
help
just-
mid.
Even trades coming down the bot lane. Zell opting for cookies. For a little
Nunu
bit
maybe
extra
looking for
staying
something
in
here.
lane.
Oh, no, just going for the scuttle. We might see a little conflict over the scuttle, though.
Yeah, no, looks like Comedic Toast will secure it for Jamie. Zach's gonna gank mid here. Gojo a little caught out.
Ooh.
Yone onto Gojo.
And that's the danger with
Jamie's
Yone
being able
though,
to
being able to
snowball.
flip the switch like that.
Good movement from Gojo, able to dodge enough of those Yone Qs. And Zach
That's-
probably looking for a regank here or to fight over Scuttle.
Yeah.
But there is top prio on the side of Pangea Knowers.
Looks like
It looks
Nunu's
like
just
Zach's gonna
chasing
give it
out.
anyways. Or Nunu.
I mean, Renekton's walking. It could be. Oh,
But
Possible
Zach is just a
budget
little
crabs
too
in an
low.
awkward
There's no
position
crab
here.
to auto to pull that Nunu back in. Pushing into
Nunu's securing the
Pangea
double
Knowers.
scuttle. That's
Beautiful stun from Bard there on the Nautilus, finding a minion.
That's that champion mastery coming into play.
I
Radiant
really like
pump
that. Guard skin.
50% to 75% HP in the top lane.
Another
Holding his
stun
own.
from Bard. Getting the
Ooh,
auto off
Kwanzaa just
headshot.
getting chipped and chipped.
Yeah. Oh, he gets the
Ooh,
hook
look at the
on
hook.
Caitlyn.
Again, great hook
Ignite
from him.
coming out. Kwanzaa will have the flash out.
I would say forcing
Looks
the
like
flash,
one
but
flash for one
ADC and
ignite.
support. It
So
looks
we'll-
bad though. We're
Oh,
seeing
comedic
Comedic Toast walk
toast.
away.
Oh
the
my.
flash
Goes to
auto.
misfortune.
Jubilatory doesn't barrier that misfortune auto Q burst. He
DK.
loses his flash as well. Flash for slash in the bot lane and killed his Pangea Knower.
Holds the gold for the top laner to get it.
Radiant Pump does get his.
We see here,
solo
Gojo's in a
gold
tough
top.
spot, but I believe he gets out here.
Yeah.
Zach decides to give up chase. He's out.
That's true.
He
We're
had to give
seeing
up
one
chase.
for one. Top and bottom get traded out. Now Drake is up. Yeah, Zach's just.
Get 9 seconds. But after those two kills, not a whole lot is happening. Everything's just stabilizing again.
Seeing the resilience from both teams here. They have strong sides they can play for. Jungler positioning is going to be everything. Positioning for the Drake. They not like us.
Looks like which Jamie is starting Drake. You know,
Now
with
they're going
that
to be on the Drake here.
very reliable damage and smite.
I think
potential.
Nautilus saw, but I think they just have to give it. Zach's not in position for anything.
And Radiant Pub kind of holding their own in the top lane, down quite a bit of CS though. But
Bard going for
supposedly
his
staying
roams.
alive. Have about the same gold in items currently.
He goes
Looks like
sleeping
Jubilatori
mid lane.
sniffed out this dive bot lane. And we'll have to give up turret for a little bit, but their team will be securing these grubs while Zac is bot side. Jubilatori actually fighting Zac over the Krugs, punishing him for even trying to step foot in bot lane, and Comedic Toast coming back on the
Onzek
map.
walking up, trying to maybe look for a play here.
Yeah, but 2v3 here, but Zac is low. They spot the Comedic Toast and they just back off, respecting. Jubilatori is even in level with Misfortune still, due to a little bit of solo XP as well. Bard having that roam, so it's probably similar XP to Nautilus with those chimes. Gojo gets a huge trade on the Clan Crusher mid. All 3 pops of that Q landing.
We see the
And
Nunu
they
coming
look
in. He's
another
rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling.
Milar
Can't go
coming out
anywhere
too.
with that Hex Gate or Hex Tech. Oh my god.
Oh, Renekton gets one and is
beats them.
maybe out. Oh, he wants
Nunu
more. Renekton with just so much burst damage. Camille just couldn't take it any longer.
Nunu held the R a little too long there.
Yeah, the healing too. The healing value from Conquer and Empowered Q there, that was massive. Is he gonna be able to keep
engage on a
doing it,
Comedic Toast, he will lose half his HP. But Jubilatori is a full health bar to... Oh, Zell now 40% HP after he lands a Q onto Misfortune. Both
He's coming in
ADCs
from
have a
Yon.
Dark in this bot lane. Both probably going Collector, maybe Misfortune for a Yomu's or something.
Zac's in a good position to look mid here, but it looks like he's just opting for the full clear.
You can see here actually that Renekton has double the CS of the Camille. It looks like the jungle gank has been trying to relieve pressure, but it only just added more.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
Renekton has a little bit more mobility to, you know, extend that lead than a Darius would, but the same lane bully mindset.
We see here that Zac is actually moving top, maybe for a gank. Oh, nope, he might just be doing his Krugs.
I mean, the way he's clearing is indicating something like he will be looking for a top gank after these Krugs, but we'll see.
Yeah, Camille is very
Yeah.
mobile,
You know?
and he will be looking top.
There's no vision bot
No
or
vision.
the push.
Camille might look for a Q2. No, they will respect
said it's not
the
worth
backup
it.
and let the wave crash. Zac and Yone probably looking for something mid here. There is no vision towards the top river.
He's sitting in river bush. Oh,
Zac
Zac's
will
going
jump
in.
into the mid
Zac
wave,
does
but
the
Gojo
elastic
will
slinging
just
shot, but we
walk
don't get to
back,
see it.
walk towards bot river.
I'm gonna call it here. Bard is gonna look for an ultimate here. He's gonna ult the Nautilus, and they're gonna set something up and hold him in place.
We do see
Or-
Nunu rolling. I can believe it.
Radiant Pump setting us a freeze top lane, forcing Renekton back into the lane. But he is a little bit down in HP.
Directed cam not showing us any of the action going on in bot lane. I guess nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's
Yeah,
been
the
pretty
Nunu just
stable
got
game
away.
state. Both
Both
teams
junglers
trying
just
to take it
really trying to
slow.
look for an angle.
Jubilatori getting caught by an empowered Q from Misfortune. Now their HP bars will be the same.
Oh wait, there might be something happening in bot river right now. But directed cam hates
No,
showing
no,
us
no.
what's happening. Even
It looks like this
Farm
pick
happening
mid
in
is
the mid
actually
lane.
they finally evened out in this mid lane with these picks. It looks like the PK mid laner is much more comfortable in this champion against Gojo now that he's off both his way and also he's not facing an Azir. Much more even matchup.
Yeah.
Very true. The game state feels a lot more relaxed, like very just flowy right now. They're kind of seeing what they're doing, trying to limit tests but not die.
Yeah, there's kind of just two chill guys in mid
Nunu's,
lane
yeah,
right now.
I mean, Nunu, I'm not sure what that Nunu play mid was. Looking for at
Oh.
mid now, but will he be able to
Oh.
catch him there? Finding the
Oh,
drift,
almost.
not
He might
enough.
like what he sees. Maybe there's a
Walking
counter
away now,
engage here.
activated. Zac's kind of looking, he's hovering. Little bee emote from Gojo. He's feeling like a happy bee.
Nautilus is up top, so I mean they're just gonna be able to secure free grubs here
Yeah,
if
they
Nunu
got
doesn't try to
numbers top
contest.
here.
It just goes to
Camille
show
looking
there's just
to
two
walk,
chill guys in
might
mid.
get caught. Okay,
Drake
I
is
forgot.
up as well. Let's see what they're gonna do. They might just walk straight through mid and take the dragon, I guess.
Looks like they just
They're
give
just
up the
like,
grubulars.
We want these
Trade him
grubs.
with
We're gonna
Jeffers.
eat them. We're gonna eat these grubs or these
It's Grub Hub.
grubs. This grub hub. It
You
is grub
looking
hub
to
on the right.
Reminder to
start
get
the break
your
here soon.
dining food with Grubhub at the dining hall.
think I've gotten a few.
Very
Oh,
real.
the
Stack
new
those
dining hall's pretty
DDs.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, don't use Grubhub, guys. You might get
Don't
food
talk to
poisoning.
Grubhub.
And who even buys stuff from
shout out
the
Grubhub, not
UVGs?
sponsored.
Not Grubhub, but now we're seeing a fight almost in the pit.
Oh
of the
my god, the
dragon.
Nautilus hook
People
again.
are
Oh my
Right.
goodness, there's the
Oh,
Bartle.
no.
The
The
misfortune
magnetic
not
hook.
getting his value.
Oh my.
Finding
yeah,
the
that's
kill.
gone.
Just
Zach,
hugging the.
they're in the pit. The blue team
Oh,
does
and
manage to
Gojo
secure it
gets
over
the
the wall.
sneak.
Budgie Cries
Getting too far
giving her
away.
life for it. Oh my
Wow.
goodness, Pangea Knowers, despite losing the dragon, managed to pick up 2 more kills there
I keep
onto
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was
Jubilatory
just a-
and Budgie Kraz.
Huge
I believe that's just a
teleport
straight
from-
Q from Gojo that
Absolutely
that
massive.
Massive
And he-
TP from Optimal, then he barely loses anything top due to Camille not having strong wave clear as a champion. We'll probably lose a plate though, two, as it is 13 minutes, and these plates are really squishy at this point. Yeah, we'll lose 2 plates to Radiant Pub. But overall, really good play for PK. They will have to look out for the soul though, but they might be able to secure it with this commanding gold lead.
Yeah.
Oh, we
And
see
also,
Q. Megan's gonna mid.
The Drake play confirmed the objectives feats for Jam, but it also confirmed the warfare feats for PK. So where it's all going to go down to first turret here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
The clear
Thank you
feats
for
of
bringing that
warfare.
up.
Absolutely, and with these plates gone, it's just up to one good dive or one death in the side lane, and it could be turret gone, or maybe just push mid when people are looking for side lane plays themselves. Let's see what happens. Full game of chess over this turret.
Who do you guys think is gonna outscale which comp? Because they're both playing really strong early to mid game comps. There's not a lot of room for late game. What do you guys think?
I think Camille outscales every champ in this game, but
Really?
she does have like a hard
Yone's
early
really
game.
strong though. Yone's really strong late game too. That's the thing. It's just who's gonna be able to find the picks first, like get their stacks up. Like look here, Yone's looking for it, but catching the root. It's gonna come down to it because I think Camille's gonna be able to get on easier, but with
big
Yasuo are
snowball.
trying to get out,
Yasuo,
getting knocked
huge
up.
ult.
There's
Hey, he's
the
so
Bardar
smart.
getting thrown in
Very,
it.
very intelligent. to get
Nico
over the
catching
ult.
him right out of it.
Back jumping in.
Oh my.
And
doesn't
there's an
land
ignite
it.
dropped. Does he go down to the ignite? He lives
And he
on
lives
1
the last
HP.
tick.
TP
The,
from Radiant
Miss
Pub.
Fortune-
Misfortunal
there's
looking
just
for
so
the
much
5
going
dive
on
on
in the map.
Jubilatory, getting the E auto, and he's gonna dive him
Oh
under
my
the
God.
turret, and then we go back to the fight topside here. Zach going
Three-man
back in
knockup
with
from
Renekton.
Zach.
Conquer fully stacked on
Two-man
Renekton
root
here.
from Nico.
Zach passive topping,
1v4
looking for another Q.
slash
Will he
W on
find
the
it?
Camille.
Renekton
Oh my
Q and
God.
Fumeld finding
Oh,
the
Zach's
double.
still up.
E
Zach going back
reach
in.
back.
It's a
Going
tragedy
mid,
for
flash
Jam.
Splash.
comedic Joes. It's a tragedy for
Smite
Witch
coming
Jamie.
out from the Zach
They're running.
onto
Running
Kratos.
with their tails tucked between their legs.
And
There was
that's,
just so much
that's
that just
bot-
happened.
That is bot turret going over to PK as well. Feed to PK.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The feat is
Free best
claimed
mid lane.
just like that within 30 seconds. A fight that turns into another. Oh my goodness. Shutdowns given. Holy. Let's look at these golds. Hunter, what's your
PK just went back
analysis?
all the ore they lost
I
last
mean,
match.
this Renekton is just out of control. I mean,
Yeah.
the possibility of
value.
Camille outscaling that is almost impossible with that 2k gold lead on such an abusive champion. And now this bot dive gave Misfortune themselves a 1k lead, and Yone's back even to Gojo, and jungle is even Zach is ahead now, and I think it's up to Jamie to play for objectives, abuse this Nunu Smite tech, and play for a power spike with Soul. I think that's their main win con here.
Do we know which soul it's gonna be?
It's gonna be the Ocean Soul, I believe. It's got
Yeah,
that as
you
the
can
next
see right on
one.
the board.
Third
strong
Drake.
Soul.
They've already got a Cloud and Mountain Drake, movement speed plus extra armor. With the Ocean Drake, they're gonna be pretty strong. And a Soul if they can find it. God, it is up in a minute here.
I
We
really
see
like
the Rift is up too.
I really like this Misfortune pick coming out here. A lot of CC to make it easy to get some really high value ultimates, and you know, the high movement speed as well, right? To kite out and avoid things like Nunu coming in from a mile away, or just reposition in general, right? Avoid that Bard from getting value.
Oh, and they get the Drift Herald just like that. One thing that I didn't notice that Budgie Kraz did is that actually PK's team is very AD sided, so building armor is highly effective against them. Their only
That
AP
is
really
true.
being Zac
Yeah,
and
Sean
I guess
opting for the
Varus.
Sunfire rather than like a Leandri's to kind of make up for that deficit. That is a good point. So Budgie Kraz is going to have a lot of value with this armor. And it may be even more likely that they get reliable smite. Huge ult from Flying
Finding the
Threat.
ult.
Gojo getting caught.
Yeah, the double ults, the
Ignite
ignite
coming out.
Oh,
Going
and
down,
the
Wanzek
Ignite.
picking up the frag.
Ignite
We
is
got
on PK's
shutdowns
favor
on
today.
everyone on Pangea knowers.
Wow.
This is amazing.
This is a masterclass right now. It's a complete
This is
reversal of
so
last
beautiful to see.
I think I'm losing connection.
They're playing
We're
it so
seeing
well.
that they saw their flaws. They knew they couldn't. They had to find those fights where they could get that huge value off. Finding the TPs, having the numbers this time a little more coordinated. You can see that time they took. Hey, it paid off.
Yeah, and Budgie Kraz's bot lane won't be able to contest the smite for this Drake, and it's going over to Pangea knowers.
Yeah, I mean with the
Still
healing
Bardo
value on
Tando
stack.
trait.
And if I were
Yeah.
Pangea knowers now, I'd be looking for probably mid turret here actually, right? To open up the map and allow for more rotations onto these side lanes, get Renekton ahead, and
that
get
Bard
him
portal?
in their face.
Yeah, I saw that. Nautilus walked at him. Bard's like, I'm out of here, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Atsuma might have an opportunity for a good trade on the Camille,
Yeah.
maybe the turret. He has 2 levels
Goodness, this is
on Radiant
incredible.
top. But he's going to respect potential for a gank here. He doesn't have vision into the enemy top side. So keeping a shutdown, not playing too aggressive.
Shoving the wave pretty quick. He's really ahead. I mean, you saw that one rotation of CDs and the whole wave's dead.
Absolutely.
Jubilatori barely dodging that, finding
No
it
magnetic hooks
himself.
today.
Yeah.
close. Pressure. Will Misfortune cancel with the E? Nope. And pressuring
Oh,
again.
Wanzek
Nautilus
wasn't
The
deeper
wall,
than
taking
you'd
taking
like.
2 tower shots.
Sure,
Tower
but,
shots
Sugi.
there, yeah. And a Q.
his celestial
Oh, and we see
opposition.
Nunu rolling.
Nunu rolling.
Nunu's
Finding
Oh,
the
there's
flash.
a huge counter engagement though.
Behind.
It's a
What's gonna happen here?
3v4.
Misfortune ult opening up on Jubilatori. Will he be able to find it? Nunu ult coming out, exploding
TP
all
Flash
over.
Back, flash from
Could
Zach.
be all
my
together.
goodness,
Misfortune
Misfortune,
Yone
Nautilus.
and Zach.
Showing the sweep
Yone
everything.
ult onto Budgie Kraz.
Budgie Kraz is
going
dead
down.
now. We're seeing
Over
Camille
there.
ult coming out. Clan Crusher in a 1v1. Renekton backing up for him.
Oh,
and
Finding Radiant Pub.
From
Is Zach gonna get the knock up here? Finding it on Bard.
Not
Renekton
enough.
full HP, looking for it, getting a stun auto off, and not committing for the kill. No QCD.
I
Playing
really
it
like
safe.
Next
Zach
like
looking
it.
for it
Oh,
again. Are they gonna bait them back into the fight? And they
Wow.
walk back up. A little
Huge.
bit grief.
huge dash slingshot range from Zach there to abuse the overstay. Sniffing out where Comedic Toast was.
Looks like he's trying to go for it again.
Going it again on Gojo. They keep falling for the same trick.
He's like, I'm gonna stand here and fight.
That
He's
clone is
standing on
a little
business.
too annoying to.
They just decided they were gonna stand on business today.
Oh wow! I mean, Pangea Knowers just seems locked in, and they're all seem way more comfortable on these their champions this game.
Mhm.
I'm also seeing a
They
lot
really
of
opened up
those
the game.
high mobility team fights. That team fight was all over the place up top river, and now it's going back down. I
Yeah.
mean, we just see a lot of everybody has so many options to just keep moving around the fights.
Yeah, so many summoner spells used as well. Oh yeah.
We're gonna be seeing Otacon on the map now. Looks like it's the red one, meaning that it's gonna be GA. So let's see which team
I
takes
think
it.
that is such a strong Otacon for Pangea Knowers if they get
I'm
it right.
surprised.
They have such good long range engage potential with Zac, Yone, and then really long range Misfortune ults on top of it. CC from Renekton and Zac and Yone ult, and you know, Nautilus ult is undodgeable too from any champion on the side of Jamie without a Bard ult.
I mean, not to mention they also get more buffs from it due to the fact that they're down, I believe, 1 grub and then also 2 dragons. So it wouldn't even be that effective if they got the other one. But
I like
mean-
this side lane swap from the side of Jamie having a Radiant Pup match Yone, a more feasible matchup for them. They're relatively
Seeing Rift Herald go
similar
down.
items, but
Gojo getting dived here, but he's just out.
even trades
they
someone
just
on the
decided to
bot
take
lane.
different pressure
And
while they
Pressure getting a
go.
big trade on the
Yone's looking.
Camille. Radiant Pump opting not to take it. That shield was a little too big for him.
You know,
And now there is no
considering
TP advantage, so whoever's here is going to stay here, it looks like, for this fight that's about to break up for Otacon.
Zach's just chilling in a bush.
Camille
trying to
does
wait
have
for an
TP up though.
opportunity.
She has teleport available to her to go to the
Yeah,
top
but
fight.
she will probably need to match bot here. Yone is pressuring this bot lane turret, and there's no one on the enemy team that's near them. Comedic Toast might look for bot here, but seems to have to hover mid due to the threat that Caitlyn has from their PK's heavy engage comp.
Just want to point out too, that Camille's the only one with kills on their team currently.
Yeah. It doesn't even feel like it though, because they have the least CS, and because they've been playing into a really hard matchup as well. And they're struggling in the 1v1 versus Yone. Yone with that bork
Despite the 4 deaths on Caitlyn, like, they're really even in CS here.
Yeah.
Even ahead.
Yeah, but she's still down like a completed item. And I feel like Misfortune is just much easier to pilot in these fights and just get value through the ultimate. Get the Yomus and your passive to reposition. Looks like they're looking.
Once we see Caitlyn get second to third item, she's really on lane.
Yeah, solo Dragon started by Sean here on the side of PK. Yone looking to help out as Camille will again take a little bit of time to push out this wave, but they do have Tiamat now, so we'll be able to probably push out this wave and get a reset. And this Drake will go to PK. Oh, Jamie looking at snowballs for Renekton top lane, and it's just not enough.
It's a miss.
Yeah, that wall's a little hard to curve around next to that Otacon barrier. You can't really get a good angle. Fonzek hooking onto Bard, kind of pressuring out of the river. Like to see that they're punishing this Bard from trying to get vision and hard for him to do his job. And I'd say PK's comp, they're brave to not ban this Caitlyn or this Bard. They're brave to not ban Budgie Kras's Nunu. They're just confident what they can play and how they can punish these champs.
I think after last game, Blazing Space Puff, that they just wanted to farm Aura. You know, they took a bad loss and they gave him, you know, champs that were optimal. So now they decided they just let him play their best and they just do as best as they can. And they're farming Aura right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're preventing Gojo from playing his main oppressive like zoning champs and forcing him onto his Nico. I think Nico is one of his strong suits, but in this comp, with the amount of HP that and like bruisery comp that PK has, Nico really struggles into. So they're only really engage and then hopefully their team bursts, and they don't really have the burst yet.
It's true. I'm surprised it's a red Atacon too. I mean, we saw so many fights early on. Like, they were just going at it. It's somehow red.
And there weren't
You don't
really,
see
like,
this one.
kills in these fights. It was just a lot of just controlled fight, like communicating around them as well.
Yeah, I thought the stats were based on damage for Atacon. I might be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Damage.
But I mean, we did see a lot of kills on Renekton early.
Yeah,
that's true. Especially on that like top mid-side river fight right there where they're kind of hovering now, looking now onto Comedic
Engage
Toast
on the
again.
Comedic Toast from Bard. Combo with
Finding
an
it.
flash
Bard
portal
portal.
out from Comedic Toast.
Amazing.
He will be safe.
Radiant Pup looking
Another
for it.
skirmish bot.
Oh,
Flashing
he flashed
on
Radiant. Yone.
finding the whole bad. He tried to get it.
And
Shut down.
There
Coming
is
down.
that side lane matchup in Camille's favor. Those Qs are just way stronger than those Yone Qs if you can get that true damage off.
Radiant Pup may
Radiant
be the
Pup.
GOAT.
Finding it. Got his own
He's
little
just a
community
mid
here.
to late game monster. Once that timer hits 25 minutes, he just starts snowballing the games from his own hand, and he will be absolutely shredding this bot tier 2. Sean will have to match him. There will only be 3 people topside around this Atacon on the side of
I believe he
PK.
gets to kill it before Zach interferes. Yep.
Yeah, and
700 gold. Hey.
This might be lethal
oh,
for Zach.
Rambo
trying to
rest
defend
on
this here.
Zach will kind of
He goes back in with his
healing
E.
from Radiant Pup.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Zach looking really
They'll
Big
get
MF
bursted
here.
a little bit, but they flash out an ulti. No more
Big
ulti.
Nico R.
But Budgie Cries will go down.
Shut down going to Caitlyn.
Yeah, that range getting that kill onto.
Oh my goodness, and catching the
Oh my.
Huge!
What is
Nico
this
root
damage?
into Bard stun onto Zac into Yone, countering the engaged burst damage that possibly could have killed Jubilatory. But that combo is just too clutch to peel him out of there. And Yone will be 1, Zac will be kind of low, healing off these Raptors. And Jamie's actually pushing this mid tier too. Zac slingshot engaging onto Nico.
Done.
Ronaldo's
How
getting
long
caught out
rooted,
here,
and
getting
he's just,
melted.
He can't move. He can't move at all.
Quantic gets stunned in the wall, comboed into Caitlyn trap, into Nico
So
road, into
much
another
gold is being
Caitlyn
funneled
trap.
into Caitlyn right now.
Caitlyn trap onto Zach, but his armor will be enough to save him there. He will be low, pushed off the turret, jubilatory
And
pushing
another tier 2.
And it's the same story from last game where Caitlyn just gets this huge spike, this insane peel, and they can just damage their way out of these fights.
I mean,
That's
on
crazy.
average,
the
is
difference
one of the
was like
strongest
5K, and
champions
now
with
it's 1K.
items.
Yeah, only 1k
Gold
gold
difference.
difference. A 4k
Point that
gold
out.
bridge gapped from Radiant Pups massive play onto Yone bot. Gets the shutdown onto Yone. Tier 1 bot, and then tier 2 bot. They got, I'd say, 2k gold just themselves.
Yeah.
We saw new ping the dragon. Think that we're gonna see maybe a 4v4 fight coming up soon.
We're about to see a low taper fade on the rift. That's what we're about to see. There's about to be a
That
low
was your
taper
drone?
fade.
That drone footage told you that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
In one of
Alad, you
these
can explain
pits.
what that
I
means in
mean-
this
I mean-
context?
I'm so glad the lanes got low taper fades, right? With this green
Yeah,
color.
That's
But,
what
like,
I'm saying.
jungle
I'm
didn't.
insanely happy.
Like, the
Jungle is
fades
still
be
a little, yeah. They need to
Quantic
fix jungle,
will
man.
Hulk himself out of there, using that mobility from
On average, I mean, we're seeing 2 to 3 items on each champion. Like,
basing
it's
for
pretty
Radiant Pump
even.
with the Q for initial trade onto Renekton. There'll be even HP bars. Renekton dashing in, getting a
You're
huge
looking out.
empowered Call of the Week onto Camille. Camille will be 60% HP to Renekton's full HP bar. But Renekton will be moving into his own top river, taking Scuttle Crab, getting vision around Baron and Otacon. But Jamie's team is getting a lot of vision deep into the bot jungle to set up for this Drake. Renekton will dash away into the Raptor pit.
It looks like the respect has changed completely around who's playing safe and who's not. It looks like PK is just so afraid to walk up to Jam after all their advantages they just won back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Caitlyn's
I
definitely
mean, we
looking
see
scary.
3-item Caitlyn right now. It's super
Yep.
scary.
Oh, Gojo looks
Zach
caught
Gojo
out
have
by
a pick here,
Zach.
maybe.
I think
Two-man
Gojo
root
can
though
double
coming.
root.
Will he be able to kite it out? Another Zach
Elastic
Q, that's
slingshot.
PDR.
Zach again. Nunu's still able to peel Gojo out. Zach is about 60% HP as well as Gojo. Both will be able to sustain 1 through bar.
Looks like they're gonna
No matter
force
the
the
outcome
dragon.
of
They're
this Drake
forcing
fight,
the
this
fight.
Camille's gonna get so much stop.
Oh,
right now.
Gojo gets
Yone
caught out
fighting
again.
it. Nico coming out,
Oh,
getting killed by the
out.
market value. We're
Zach
seeing
onto the
Renekton
back line.
standing on top of Budget Crash, not able to get the ult off whole value. Zach passive coming through. Renekton's trying to run down Jubilatory Flash coming through. Q. Jubilatory running the other way, trying to get some
Shut
damage
down
on
the
Zell.
Misfortune.
Oh my
but
goodness.
look top. Camille's just slashing
Camille
towers,
pressure
or at
top
least
though.
will be.
Is it gonna be worth it? Who's gonna go? Renekton's running top, gonna match the Camille. Comedic Toast left alone to hold their mid turret.
Yeah, Gojo a little bit too zealous with his engage with getting hooked out of vision actually.
Oh my.
That chipped him.
Radiant
Holy.
Pump.
That was
He's
half
winning his
his
1v1 now.
Running down this
Full half
Renekton.
HP.
It's pretty even here. Camille empowered just does so much damage.
And
And he's not gonna be
holy.
able to get it out.
Camille with the kill.
There's the
And now
Scary
they can
timer.
continue to push. They
Yes.
can continue to backdoor
I'm
them.
trading Otacon GA for Inhib turret and possibly even Inhib here. Will they
And
back
Push are
off?
opting not to damage the bot tier 2.
Yone's
Will
back.
rather
they
to
will
stop
fall off.
Camille from
Camille
getting
has to. They have
might
to
be
kill
able
Will
him.
they be able to
to-
catch him? They
Bard
have
here to
Bard
bail
though.
out.
Yeah,
Bard will
Bard's
try to
holding.
bail him out, and it looks like
And he's
they're out.
looks like, yep.
Yeah.
Bard walking back in though. Nautilus
Bard
right
with that
into Bard,
insane
getting
movement speed.
stunned.
Honestly, not terrible. Sure, they lost the Drake and it's like 3 people, but they got the tier 2 and the Inhib tower. In the top
Yeah,
lane.
I feel like Yone could have just pushed for bot tier 2 and got a lead for himself, but I feel like this
Mhm.
top tier 3 wasn't super important because there's not really a position for Jamie to end because they're behind gold.
Yeah.
Destroying the inhib would really just mean getting more gold from super minions and XP at this point in the game.
Jojo just lurking.
Oh yeah. Both these ADCs looking pretty strong right now. Jubilatory 3 items with Lord Dom's Collector and IE pickaxe as well. while Misfortune has the Lord Dom's Collector and a Yomu's. Slightly less gold, but probably the same level of power with those ultimates. The massive team comp synergy.
You see right here on the minimap that supports are trying to fight over vision control, seeing that
Oh,
both
yeah.
objectives up are top side.
It's a little bit of noodle fight between them. They don't really either do damage to each other. When,
Yeah.
You
when
say that, but
isolated.
Bard is a sleeper. I swear to God, that champion can 1v1 almost any ADC late game.
You know,
Under the right circumstance.
I'm friends with another Bard main, and you know, I've actually seen a completely different build. It's like Leandri's Wit's End, Blood
Interesting.
Song, which I do see that, but he somehow manages to do like the most damage in like 80% of his lobbies with that build. But we're seeing a tank build opted for this game, which is why I'm pointing that out.
I mean,
I
it's
feel like
smart.
it's wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacking armor against PK's comp is pretty good here.
That is really good for this game for sure.
Radiant
Oh,
Pump getting
that
confused and autos with the
Camille
outfit.
damage.
Yeah, Renekton is just getting ran
That's
down.
pure
at
damage.
first.
Coming out onto Renekton. Sterex is almost gone. And Radiant Pump
The
just
once
has
bully getting bullied.
Phoenix
like
picking up the
Quanzix.
kill. Quanzix caught out. Will ult flash, and it's just not enough. And TP coming out from Gojo.
Radiant Pup just wants blood here.
Radiant.
Flashing for it.
Bartle
Damn.
really not doing him any favors in that instance.
Ooh,
Yone
oh,
ulting
what a big
in, a little
blow.
too
He just
aggressive.
gets melted.
The
Gojo flash
Misfortune-
ulting Misfortune in the backline, rooting Q.
King is
And he's
just game,
suicides from trade 1-for-1. Only Zach
is worth
left to
it, though.
defend this bot push.
This
Can
is
they end
over,
the
no?
game? They have 20 seconds before Nautilus spawn and 30 before Renekton. Only Zach to defend.
That might be closed out right there.
Yeah, with Jamie
Renekton
damage
knocking up
plus
the backline,
Camille damage,
ulting,
there's
hitting
no
the wave.
way.
Jamie ulting. Jubilatory putting damage into the Nexus turret. 5
Just
seconds
hit
until.
Nexus and
Yeah,
win, man.
it's a GG. Jamie
GG.
finding that
It's
opening.
GG.
PK getting
Which
way too
Jamie
overzealous.
closing out this quarterfinals.
Oh my god. PK just got way too overzealous. Wow. Too overzealous with the re-engage there. They didn't have the range. They weren't close enough to this Misfortune to dish out all that damage with that re-engage.
Well, that was an excellent
What?
second game and one to
Wow.
close out the series.
Yeah.
Just like that. Semifinals over for Jam
That
versus
was-
PK.
That was a really close game, though. I would
Yeah,
say it was looking really promising for PK, like really early.
I'm surprised they were able to end so quickly off of that bot push. I mean, they had like one minion, and then I guess it was the grubs. I mean, grubs are really broken for that because
Yeah.
you can just spawn in like 10 extra minions that can tank turret shots, and you're just hitting towers for free.
So
I
unfortunate that one pick on Renekton
underestimated
really just ended
Radiant
up the
plus
game.
Camille. That thing was
Camille.
deadly.
You can't ignore true damage. I mean, true damage is just gonna take out your entire health bar, whether you're ADC, tank, support, jungler. It's
It
just
really
over
all
in a
started
1v1.
too with the Camille down bot. They got a solo kill on the Yone, and then mid game they got 2 more shutdowns on Caitlyn, and the gold lead was 1k diff. They made some good plays, especially the Camille pushing the side towers, and it just ended up snowballing from there.
Yeah, Radiant Pump is just a menace late game.
I'm gonna pop in. Hello, I'm back.
And here
He
is
has
Ro-
emerged
Wow.
from his den.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, no.
He's
Where'd
gone
you
again.
go?
Oh no.
Back to the
There we
show.
go.
Back.
All right. All right. Oh. Hello. That was all. Honestly a great series, back and forth. We saw a lot of cool things. We saw a lot of interesting plays, but sometimes it's just how it is. With Jamie coming out with the 2-0, wrapping this up and keeping it nice and contained. If we want to take a quick look at how that shakes things up in the bracket, they're going to be playing Baron and Brawling Lovers sometime.
That's gonna be a fun match to watch.
Yeah, sometime before Saturday. The default time is Saturday at 1 p.m. for these semifinal matches. So hopefully we'll see both these teams play their matches leading up to the big grand finals that is happening on Sunday. So if you guys looking for something to do this Sunday, festivities start at 12 noon, both on this Twitch channel and in person on campus in
Food
building
and snacks
22.
will be provided.
Yeah, food and snacks in building 22, room 220. Well, you'll get to be a part of the live stream. Casters will be right in front of you. I'll be right in front of you. We'll be producing this match for you, and you get to be in the crowd noise. It's gonna be fun. Interact with your friends. 12 o'clock is when the stream is gonna kick off on Sunday. We're gonna start off with some All Stars festivities before we lead in the grand finals. So it's gonna be a whole day of league. It's gonna be a day of fun. Yeah. Vote for All Stars. Vote for MVP if you haven't already, because both of those very important going on basically for this week. And it was a hard fought. It's a hard fought 6 weeks. We're at the end, right? These teams, they fought tooth and nail, playing games every weekend, and now we're down from 11 to just 4. So we're almost we see the end. We're almost there, and thank you all for being a part of the journey. It's late. It's week 9. Let's not stall anything all too much longer. Any last remarks from the couch?
Nope. It was a fun game to watch.
Yeah. Just want to say
yeah.
thank
I'm
Yeah.
not biased, but I think next broadcast, put all of your points on Calm. Calm takeover.
Fair enough. Just want to say thanks everybody to be part of this. It's been great.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Have a good night,
thanks to all
everyone.
of you. Well, yeah. Thanks everyone watching at home. You don't want to miss any more action. Remember to drop a follow. Do whatever you need to. Stay tuned, because the end of Slow CS is almost here. You don't want to miss any of that action. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Next time.
Peace.
See ya.